And when I talk to sales teams, it's like, that person that you're working with, they report to somebody and you got to make them look good. And what I try to do is
Right.
to make my chain of command look good because they have to report to their chain of command. And if everybody is, making your stakeholders look good, they'll become loyal and dedicated and committed to you. And you don't have to be a superstar to realize that. You just have to be honest, genuine, and busting a gut to give your customer whatever they need to make them look good. And prior to getting command of the ship, I was the number two assistant to the Secretary of Defense. His name was William Perry.
Yeah.
And my last day working for him, prior to getting command of the ship, he brought me into his office and sat me down and said, Mike, the easiest word in the English language to pronounce is no. But if you develop a professional reputation where the first word out of your mouth is no, then nobody's going to want to work with you. He said, if you want to be successful in this life, develop a reputation where you will figure out a way to get to yes. And so that doesn't mean giving people everything they want when they want it. It means negotiating, finding things that help them accomplish their goals while you maintain what you need to do. And so that's what I've tried to do in command of that ship. And since I left the Navy is to have a professional reputation where I will find a way to get to yes, make your customers look good, and they'll stay with you. And I've had clients that since I started speaking have gone to 4 different companies, and they've brought me into each company that
Right.
they go to. And to me, that's what every salesperson should strive to is when their client moves to a different company that they take them with them. And that's how you grow your business. And that's the type of business that doesn't cost a dime to generate.
So yeah, referrals make the world go round, no doubt about it. Well, one of the questions I had to follow up, and you got into this, is making your bosses look good is something else you do. You mentioned your customers, but in your book, you talk about making your bosses look good, how they like to communicate, what they like, what they don't like. And you actually tell stories about with Secretary of Defense William Perry, how you just, really protected his schedule, even against people much higher ranking than you. You were his bulldog. It sounds like you probably had a great relationship and learned quite a bit from him.
I did. It was a life-changing experience working for him and learning from him. But, with him, he was very disciplined. Meetings started on time, they ended on time, and every meeting had a resolution. It wasn't, you wait 15 minutes for the last person to show up, which to me is disrespectful to everybody else. And
I
then
love that.
the meeting without having a resolution. And so everything was very businesslike and meetings started on time and they ended on time. And I was the bulldog and I've told 4-star generals, your meeting's over, we're on to the next event. And the glares I would get, the audacity of this,
Yeah.
4-year-old commander telling a 4-star the meeting's over. But, I'm sure that they appreciate, the honesty. And I wasn't mean about it, but I just said the meeting's over. It's time to go. And William Perry backed me up 100% of the time.